What's up, guys? Sorry, that was weird. I couldn't unmute my microphone. I'm excited to hop into Act 2 of Avowed today. We are getting pretty far into. I'm really wanting to finish it, get through it, because there's a lot of games coming down the pipeline that I really want to hop on with it. Let's see, my audio is not on right now. There it goes. But yeah, there's a lot of games down the pipeline that I really want to get on when they drop. Whether that is Claire Obscure in a few weeks or this rumored shadow drop of Obsidian. I really want to be willing to drop everything and play into it. Mainly because, one, I've never actually played Obsidian before. So I think it'd be kind of cool to jump into that and get some good playtime with that for the first time. Some mushroom people. Oh, I see. That's right. I switched to this.
Show me what you got. Here we go.
Oh, this person.
Oh, would you be a dear? Please.
Looks like we need our help. Let's give her a hand.
Don't get too comfortable. More are on the way.
Oh, hello.
I can't be on scene.
Okay. Well, that was... Maybe I need to not do that and go back to my other playstyle. I switched to wand and axe, and it's probably not the best idea to do that. So, first death, I believe that puts us at death number 50. Ooh, my light is off. What am I doing? Ugh, I'm an amateur. Okay. I do believe whoever this is, it seems like the other companion I get in this game. I really need to... I think the next thing I'm going to do is start focusing leveling up my Grimoire here. Because I really need to be able to use these weapons, or these abilities. Oops.
Please.
Looks like she could use our help. Let's give her a hand.
Looks like I am poisoned or something. Oh, there's something hitting me. Oh, whatever this thing is. But that chain lightning spell, very effective.
Oh, I'm almost done here. Back in the fight.
Good heavens.
Don't die.
Poison. I gotta be aware of that now.
Nice.
Oh, fantastic.
Honestly, yep, that's her.
I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
Are you one of Sansa's cartographers, by chance? Obviously not.
No ladders, envoy. Wouldn't fit in the packs.
You're welcome to my shoulders.
Shoot. That vase is far too high for me, and a ladder would have been perfect. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned.
Zero might. That's hilarious.
There's a vase in this ruin that's too high for me to reach. Fetch it for me. I can pay you in skates if you do. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yatzli, wizard extraordinaire, goddess expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going.
I am smitten. I'm not gonna lie.
We're going into some ancient ruins, but no one listens to me.
Right behind you.
I probably should save, right? She's kind of nice for, you know, if you're into furry things.
Let's go.
Ah!
Your left. I felt that one.
Okay, well that... 2 deaths. This whole poison thing is going to take some getting used to, that's for sure. So 51. After the last episode, I got pretty cocky. I was feeling pretty good about myself.
Quiet, Nimdude.
We're gonna just hide from these guys. Oh, it's a spider.
Watch the left.
I really just gotta bob and weave, yeah? Oh, good lord.
Boy.
Bet you these guys burn pretty good. Alright.
Glad that's all.
Leah's talon, huh? Can you get up there somehow? Of course you can. Okay. Keep an eye out on my phone. But yeah, I've been really having a lot of fun with this game, but and depending on if Obsidian, the remake, comes out, I might take a break and come back to this after I play that, just because I know that's going to be a big deal, and I'm really trying to get some traction with this channel. I think that'll be a good way to do it. Just because I feel like I'm one of very few people who's never really touched Obsidian before. That and Claire Obscura 33 just looks very great. You're welcome, lady. What am I looking for right here? I hear something. Where are you? Oh, I'm blind. Audra, golden shelling. Cool. So, return it to Yatzli. Alright. Yatzli, my love, I have brought you an offering. That wasn't too bad. My character is still relatively like, really a high level in my opinion. So, like, I should be pretty okay going into most of these battles. I mean, I pretty much clean sweeped Paradise.
You are... Andra's titties, you found it!
Did I go through her stuff? Did she not like that?
But alas, thankfully you and your little friends came along and saved the day.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, dude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you.
Skid wizards should recognize when ruins should remain undisturbed.
Oh, trust me, my love Quilichi has told me so many times, but I cannot resist.
Quilichi.
How could I ignore a
Who's
vase
Quilichi? Are they cool?
Think of all the secrets and memories it holds.
They must have a great personality.
Just one, and I didn't find it. But that's a story for another time. But I'd best pack up. I want to get home. I have a new artifact to study. Thank you for your help, Godlike. Even if you didn't have a ladder.
She doesn't like me.
That's something I hope never happens again.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind.
Kai. It's repulsive. And she's mine. Alright. Off to see a wizard. I think. Oh, hello. Alright, whatever.
You take lead.
Ah! So they explode. Oh, cool. That's what I was kind of needing. I do think I need to level up my grimoire. Now I question,
I've never seen him on stairway.
should I be leveling up my grimoire, the one that I currently have? Ooh, what is this? Don't forget to check the stock stores. Yeah, okay. What's this? Oh, Audra. Waystone.
Listen, Kai, I need you to stalk like a cat, not...
So I can... yet. Can't yet. But can I break down some stuff? Yeah. Common sword, bow. I have 2 bows. Nice. Dope. I can now do that. Alright. The grimoire is level 3 now. Really should be focusing on those. I should probably look to level up my bow as well. It does come in handy when I need it. Hylia's Talon. Hardwood branch. So it's level 3 now? It is. So next one would be making it a fine.
Not stomp around like a battle rock.
My training was a lot bigger on stomping than stalking, unfortunately. It's some more leveling up stuff right here. Hylia's Talon. Does that mean I can level up my... I think it does, right? What am I looking for? Yeah, I can. Let's do it. I went in Rome, right? Should have enough leveled up weapons in Path of the Damned. Fine wand. I can also level up my armor. Okay, but we are going to... I should probably break this down. I'm gonna break it down. Okay. My wand is quite powerful. Okay. This place is interesting, all these little lights.
Oh, more of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
Let's test out our new wand, shall we? Oh, it's a bear. Alright. Oh my goodness gracious. I wish I could jump out of the way
Not looking so good.
when I'm casting spells. Boom, boom. Yeah, it's a powerful wand. Nudge cap. The angry brown bear. I'm gonna trap you.
Quit move. Hey, over here. Good and raw.
So solid. Solid.
Bad, Marius.
When it comes to all that stuff of my new wand. Like I said, I don't think we can't have too much.
You told us that animancy would save our crops, and now look, spoiled on the vine. Zarips won't even touch them.
Animancy is a process. You were talking about advantage of the metaphysical ecosystem.
Machines everywhere. None of them are doing a lick of good.
Oh, it's a big boy. Good lord. Big boy. Big boy. Nice.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Funny. Yep, side quest.
Yes, I explained all that. They still said no. I don't know what to do. I just don't think they're gonna stop.
When did the Rangers start taking the Zarib side?
We have, or had, some of the finest animantic farming equipment available. Until Zarops came and destroyed it. I spoke to the Rangers about it, but they say the Zarops aren't acting aggressive or killing anyone. So there isn't much they can do.
That's odd. Why would Zarops attack equipment and not just continue the raid?
Finally, someone with a little backbone.
The Zarops have made camp in the swamp to the northwest. I'd say be careful, but my guess is they won't attack you unless you give them a reason. Just go check it out, and let me know what you find. I'll let the Rangers know once the Zarops are no longer a threat. Gods go with you, my friend.
Okay. Where do I go from here? All the way out there? Okay, I see. So we'll get out there eventually, I'm imagining. This though seems like a lovely place.
What do you mean that's all you've got? Last week you said there'd be grain.
Let's talk to these people. Hey, farmer.
You're the first godlike to come through in, well, I can't remember how long. I hope that's a good sign.
It's definitely not a bad sign.
I'll take what I can get. If the gods don't bless us with a harvest soon, this market will be empty come winter. You'd think so, but they don't approve of animancy. Something about undead farmhands makes them nervous. They still buy our crops, mind you, when the harvest's good.
Let's see what you got for sale. So, yeah, that's what they were telling me. Quest. Sure. Okay, well, I guess somebody won. And some potions. Okay. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, so I can't do that yet. Find the tome, find... Of the quiet, an ancient tower you must brave, left alone in fallow fields, the ritual blade thirst for skin freshly peeled. Well, I'm sure that is something. Alright, pay no mind to the wardrobe change. And all of that. Had to go and take care of some things, and...
What? Tell Sovia. What do I tell the children?
The children.
It's not bad enough that their mother would... A little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crops. But I guess that's on you, isn't it?
Why is it my...
I left the whole pile right here. Enough food, good food, safe food, to get us through the next few months. I went inside just for a moment. The bandits took everything. This was probably her last harvest. There's not a damn thing left to eat.
Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna do
They
it.
ran away. I saw them following the river north. They're probably hiding up there, waiting to steal from someone else. You come back with my crops, and I'll give you whatever I can. You can't put a price on survival.
I'm sure you could. Food theft. This looks like a pretty easy one. Alright, so... Still doing the main story. Oh, I thought that was the...
This one's mine. Let's go. Well done.
Ah, spider! I'm so impatient. Very much the most impatient person ever. Hey look, health potion. What does this say? So this doesn't seem like the most fun place to live.
You showed up at a bad time.
Who are you, Nico?
Word of advice, give a wide berth to the governor's manor. Giatta's about to tear that poor man a new one. One of our animancers. She's bright as a spark, but a mite confrontational. She came storming up the hill with a wheelbarrow full of spoiled crops. Then the shouting started.
Animancers fighting? This I have to see.
This isn't the first time Giatta's put the governor in his place, but it might be the last. Look around. The town's overgrown, the crops are dying. What's not to fight about?
Just take a blessed day look outside. It doesn't take a genius to see this place is rolling downhill.
Alright, people,
The
calm
governor's
down.
manor is on the far side of town. You can't miss it. Just follow the sound of foul language.
I was hoping to learn some local curses.
Oh, cool. I was gonna say, I need to level up probably soon. That's nice, actually. Level 10, you get more spells. These are really helpful. I really like them. Should I be leveling? I'll be able to get these ones soon too. So maybe not level those up and just wait, what does this do exactly? Level 10. Well, I think I'm going to want that actually. So, okay. When I'm level 10, I'll be able to use those then. Cool. Okay. Constitution, probably should start leveling that up a little bit. I'm getting kind of
Looking forward to seeing what it looks like when
beat up pretty easily.
The Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way. Captain Alfir of the Steel Garroot.
Ah, my
if you're
favorite
here to
people.
speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
Metaphysically speaking, it's unlikely the animancers are causing this plague.
While they theorize and do nothing, the sickness spreads. But worry not, envoy. The Steel Garroot will be ready to ensure the safety of Adiran interests when the time comes. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
Okay.
She's as subtle as a broadside. Does subtle mean something different outside of solace?
Alright, here's all the bounties.
Well and done. They are not evil, it is just in their nature to push back against the expansion of civilization. Survival of the fittest in our country.
Can I just take these? I don't know.
If only we had these in the tusks.
Genuine healing, please.
Oh,
You startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead.
You recite from scripture of the Barath.
You recognize the scripture? How wonderful. Perhaps someday we can recite it together.
It's a
I am
date.
asking the spirits to forgive us
It's a date,
for
my
our
lady.
negligence and continue on their way without anger. The dead of Fior expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry.
Even angry spirits could not cause anything as dire as the problems facing Fior.
It is not wise to underestimate the wrath of spirits who believe they have been forgotten. Our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life. Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle.
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need someone to leave it at the graves. The dead will take it from there.
Flesh and bone. They bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
I doubt the spirits consume the food with the goodwill and the gesture that's calming effect on the dead.
That could very well be true. But however it works, neglecting the ritual clearly has had dire effects for Fior.
What do you need us to do?
You must take these offerings of food and place them at 3 grave sites where the recently dead lay. The first offering goes to a cliffside grave on the southern coast.
Understood.
The second offering goes to a grave in the swamp, far to the west from here.
And the third?
The final offering should be taken to the truffle farm east of Fior, where a family lost their lives to the encroaching wilds. I believe it will do exactly that. The spirits will find closure and rest, and the living can move on from this recent tragedy. Be careful, friends. The angry spirits lash out blindly. I cannot predict what awaits you at these graves.
Next time you want to tour graveyards, I'm staying at camp. We should help the living and let the dead rest.
I can't thank you enough for helping to ease the conscience of an old lady. Please, return when the rituals are complete.
Alright. I just picked up a whole ton of side quests, so let's go ahead and look at the map real quick. So, that one, that's a bounty. Bounty. Tama's cabin. The other offering. Nature versus nature. Okay. Let's see how. So, elder offerings, that's tough. Food theft, totem of defiance. And I can't do any of these bounties just yet. Right now, the next things that I'll do after I get this main mission is food theft, totem of defiance, battle scars. And then probably something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Speak with the governor.
Rejuvenate and revitalize. Affordable. Clean out your soul with honest Emil's healing crystals.
Oh, the animators were such shrewd businessmen.
Can I Welcome to...
Wow. Okay, so I can buy more. Hylia's Talon. I don't have any, but can I sell? Let's see. Medium armor. I don't think I'll end up using that. Okay. I should be wearing that Kith Warder, looks like.
Sell. Okay. Sell. Cool beans. Awaken Adra. I bet that's just level up stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and I feel like I'm getting ripped off. That's just me. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I should probably put that on because it's one of my most expensive things. Kith border. All right. Now look, another side quest. Just side quests everywhere in this place.
Spirits are truly wonderful, powerful, self-aware, and reach with insight.
Insight, you say?
The spirits have access to life.
Careful! Or we'll get thrown out of the pub.
I had one. Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been?
Can I help you?
If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate. My two youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. They're still not here. Praise Helia. Their names are Belena and Adalaro. I doubt they'll be apart. They were good rangers once, but since they've caught each other's eye, all they do is sneak off to...
You know.
Oh, fine. Get right to it, then.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and I...
To explain yourself.
What they're doing is their business, but rangers have to come when they are called. Wait, I mean...
Ha!
The point is, they've never been gone this long. The last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the northern riverbed. If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for them. I'm losing my mind in here.
Okay.
Two young Nimdutin wandering out by a river. Consider them found.
Maybe we don't look too soon. Give them a while. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I'm curious because they do say that they did say this game is about a 20 to 30 hour experience. So I'm about just over 10. Now I've done a lot of the side quests, so that makes me think
Giatta, what's the meaning of
that
this?
like I've still got a lot of way.
How
But
can you ignore what's right in front of you? The dream scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness.
Giatta.
Are you godlike? My reputation precedes me.
You two have that in common.
Maybe
Does
you can talk some
Kai
sense
look
into
different?
him. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
Huh.
Of course. The Adiran envoy. Ambassador Hilgard sent a missive telling me to expect you. How delightful. You speak with a measure of authority, but I caution you to remember who's in charge around here.
Now that's what I call a first impression. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden
Giatta
for miles
is
around, and now I don't
kind of
even
nice. I'm
recognize it.
not gonna lie.
First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad.
I can do whatever you want,
The
my
dream
lady.
scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now our farms. Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
We definitely agree on that.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the dream scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
As usual, Giatta never misses a chance to slander me. I don't ignore
Oh, that's
her
the governor.
concerns, only her methods.
And you still do nothing. Before we can deal with the dream scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
I'm just trying to stop Giatta from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
That's what she said.
You must be unfamiliar with animancy. There's always collateral damage. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
Dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the dream scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
Work together, I wouldn't stand between you and your ambitions. Maybe we can solve the dreams rationally. Cooler heads prevail. You're right, we can't.
Then we'd better do it somewhere else. Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior mes Ivèrno.
Whoa. You're banishing her for that?
It seems excessive.
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici.
Quilici.
Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
It's a bit too soon to tell.
Governor, this is unacceptable. Your father would have kept this community together at any cost.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior mes Ivèrno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
Tell me twice.
I'll find us another bedroll.
Upgrade. Alright, so missing rangers. I feel like I can still do this one though. Alright. Where are you? Am I blind? I feel like I'm blind. What am I looking for? The west of the governor's mansion. Oh wait, she's still in here. Okay. I thought she got banished, so I stopped. Didn't think it was gonna be here.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him?
Don't mind me. She's gonna steal your
My
stuff.
first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
This will come in handy. Thank you for your food.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giatta, some manners, if you please.
Is that her
Why
dad?
start now?
We're on the verge of
be
extinction,
like our
but our
master,
governor
I
is
guess.
too busy protecting his fragile ego. What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior mes Ivèrno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone. So am I. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long. A good question with a good answer. For now, I shouldn't bother you with the details. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time I sacrificed my ethics in exchange for an ally.
We haven't even gotten started and we're already talking about ethics. I can tell I'm going to like you. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm
Tell me
also
more.
curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
Keeps reminding me you're looking at me as though I'm some kind of an experiment.
Indeed. Some of my colleagues would
I'll let you
fight me
experiment
for the
on me.
opportunity to study you.
All right.
I only bring it up because animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by... I don't even know. I just realized this is the end. I have to leave Fior mes Ivèrno. Forever.
Some people don't find out who they really are until they leave home.
You'll be alright. My advice, find a good tavern and learn how to prepare a squirrel over an open flame.
Maybe if I focus on what I have gained, I can learn to accept everything I've lost. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast. I hope so, because we're running out of options. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fior. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing
Yeah.
she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra ration.
Up and to the left.
Rations next time we go shopping.
You ever think...
Godlike, Imperial envoy, research.
Founded machine.
Manto Pastor.
I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop. Giatta. What a loss. I owe that young woman more than I could ever repay. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is underpowered and overworked.
Of course.
Ha! A novel idea, that. What I need is a stronger power source.
You're currently using copper or Adra?
Copper allows greater power modulation through shaping, but Adra has the potential to store more essence. I could use a large single block of Adra, but harvesting it is difficult in this environment. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently died in a western grove.
At the risk of stating the obvious, we're standing in front of a massive pillar of Adra.
Indeed, but that well is almost dry. I need more. An Adragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgon queen holds court there. You may be able to retrieve it without violence,
Oh, that's okay.
most Delamgon in these parts are hostile to Keith. So you can understand why none of us went rushing
This is
over there to find
for
it
those
when
of
we
us
heard
that
the
watched
Adragon had died.
the preview.
Delamgon
That's this
queens
mission.
can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards. Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself these days.
Okay.
If you can convince her to hand it over, I'll be more than impressed.
Well, we'll try our best, shall we?
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment, amigo.
Dragon Heart. I don't need to go there yet.
Come on. My invention is guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. Doom. Shatter Scarp.
Yeah, I pretty much brought that plague bear down by myself.
Did you now?
Okay, so consult with Elia. So I think my first order of business is that I'll do these two, and then I will make my way up around. Let's go to the camp first, because cutting time down in Marius and Kai want to speak to me as well. I can level up that now. And some hardwood branch. Not a bad idea to leveling up my... We're gonna hold, though.
You know, I've heard feeling as popular in the Valiant Republics. You wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giatta didn't draw blood. I wish I could say the same. Living Landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place. But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people, especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth.
Indeed, court is full of flatterers trying to win favor by telling others what they want to hear.
You make the wild sound downright peaceful by comparison. I'm impressed at anyone who can survive that, or break out of it, like Giatta. She knows who she is and what she believes. She's got more clarity and conviction than I had at her age.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey, I am a willing victim of my own delusions.
So, what kind of Corba would do something like that?
Hey, don't worry. We're talking about Giatta's situation.
Right. Like, what did you think I was talking about?
Anyway, this can't be an easy time for Giatta, but I'm glad to have her on our side.
Okay. Him. Marius.
Envoy? Well, that was interesting, right? The woman arguing about the crops failing? Standing up for what you believe against authority. I can respect that. Of course, my method would have been run away under the cover of night, never to return, but yeah, this works for her. I don't know. In my experience, it's always the snake you don't see that bites you. Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of animancers sitting in dusty labs doing whatever they do all day. Beyond that, nah, I can't help you. Call me when you're back to facing real danger. Right, changing the subject. Thanks for talking.
Okay, so I'll head this way. Oh.
The Adra stirs, a crackle of light in a withered field. We had not considered this. Murmurs of madness, fright. Our touch cushions you like a shell. We wilt, we gnaw with hunger now. What has come of this place? Skin of the teeth, the flesh starves, but the soul is resolute. We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals?
It's called animancy.
Tongue, an unfamiliar name. The harvest grows, the dead rise. What do they hope to achieve? Lift the shroud from the wheel. They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make? Nadir sleeps across the sea. They are not troubled by the loss of kith. What do you say?
Anything to improve people's lives is worth the risk. No knowledge is good or evil. It's how we use it. They can fight essence all they want, but I'm not sure they'll win. It's a threat to the natural. It has to be controlled.
Fire that burns the forest feeds the soil with its ash. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
Of course.
Why is it somehow worse when the revenants aren't trying to kill you?
A godlike in Emerald Stand. Well, I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day. Beatrice, you know, the one with her viscera on display? As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
Oh, and what do you use for fertilizer? Other corpses?
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple. But my revenants are special. So gentle and well-behaved. Most of the time.
My idea of a well-behaved corpse is one that stays dead.
Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong. Giatta Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories. but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town? That's our governor for you. Self-righteous even in his own ignorance. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm.
Of course you do.
I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo. Yes, quickly and mercifully if you can. Silvo is one of my Revenants. My oldest, my favorite, and the pride of my flock. Someone needs to put the poor fellow out to pasture. And I just don't have the heart to do it myself.
Well, it's already dead. That's the hard part done right there.
When a Revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. And poor Silvo's time has come. Thank you for understanding. You can find Silvo in the barn. He's blocked the door somehow, but the window should be open. Just be gentle with him. He's a good boy.
This is strange.
Killing a Revenant, then. She just couldn't come out and say that? And... This is why I don't take pets.
Silvo.
Keep quiet.
What window? I need to go around or something. Hardwood branch. Nice.
What's up?
Defend!
Stand.
Defend raw!
Bye, Silvo. That wasn't too bad.
Take a moment, people.
I saw you reach into Beatrice. Find anything interesting? So not only... Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf. Poor Silvo. He was a bright young Revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace. So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
Share these findings with anyone. Some of your colleagues have the same conclusion.
It's possible, but we don't share research if we can avoid it. That's one of the reasons I moved out here. The other reason being my corpses. They don't enjoy living behind walls, if you can call it living. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say. Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change.
You're welcome.
You and Giatta are going to shake things up. As for me,
yeah, we are.
I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare fuel. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately.
I'm remembering why people find this place unsettling.
Oh, look, another side quest.
7 in the past week. How am I supposed to live like this?
Joseph.
You? Nothing. I mean, if I don't.
I'm just gonna.
You know, I've a call. I want. Oh.
Whatever. Cool.
The great mystery is... Yvette, look what I found! A genuine godlike.
Oh my God, Remy, it's finally happening.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend? Remy, take a note. Fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication in the endangered godlike. We heard that Giatta partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
I suppose we owe her a favor. Or two.
Giatta must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giatta needs to finish her research. Deal?
Depends, right?
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go round the wheel, you might not get so lucky. Ooh, good answer.
My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us? So, you believe we need your help. Interesting.
Oh, I thought of a
another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone? Oh, didn't anyone tell you? Well, it's a good thing we're here to remind you. Shame you had to learn it from us. Do you have an answer or not? Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giatta wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Yes.
There's no cure for the Dream Scourge, much in the way that there's no cure for an avalanche.
Giatta will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a pillar of Adra would be a good place to start. Trust in animancy to always find the most complicated way around a problem.
It would have to be a very ancient pillar. Giatta would know the details. An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right. With a little fresh soccer, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
Farewell.
Did you hear that Giatta was
Thank
sent
you.
into exile?
Ugh, I might have.
Okay, so let's do those. Bright, big, beautiful world. I think I need to do them in order, though.
This place could use a broom or two. Maybe a team of carpenters.
You there. You look like you know where you're going.
You'd be wrong, ma'am. What do I have it now? I was like, what am I hitting? Spiders. Cool.
Your left.
Where's he at? Spider.
Another down.
More spiders. Nice work.
Everybody all right?
My big beautiful world. Okay, it looks like there's some disturbed spirits here. Yeah, whatever. Does this work? Hi.
Point for you! Who's ready for more?
You know, I get the symbolism of giving perfectly good food to the dead. I just think it's dumb.
Run really around. Yeah, I don't need to fight those guys.
Come and get me.
Pig.
They say he's still there.
They say I'm bent. We'd never make it.
First, my wife runs off to paradise, and now this.
Quiet as the depths.
Don't mind me, whatever you are up here. We're just going over to here. Oh wait, I can't be killing those guys.
Left leg. Watch it. I felt
Right.
that one.
Okay, I'll come back. Go this way.
Hail, godlike. Come, indulge me. A trial. My champion and claim I lose.
Oh, good lord.
Time to rally.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
Back on my feet.
Holy cow. Alright. So we're gonna come back to that? That was ridiculous. All right. So it's fine. We are actually going to move on from these because they're just a little too difficult for me right now. So where's this one at? This one right here? Okay, let's go there. Look.
Ice right. Take your best shot. Watch the left.
Let's just kind of run through these guys.
No point in wasting bullets.
Exactly. Oops.
I'd say the revenants were hiding in that lake. Could be wrong.
The water is beautiful, wouldn't you agree? The surface is calm, but the depths are full of life. Barrett's orphans, you mean? No, there is a power here that far surpasses me. In the time of the ancients, a piece of the sky fell here. Then came the water. It pulses with essence, though it does not live. You are a godlike. I'm surprised it did not speak to you. Call it whatever pleases you. Andra knows it by another name. Forgive me. We have no reason to know each other. I mediate between mortals and the Lady of Lament. Some call me a gift bearer.
Oh, good. I could use a new pair of boots.
We had one come to Verdes once. Thought he was a grifter. Especially since he only seemed to want tokens made of gold or gems.
So do you. In fact, I believe Andra conspired for us to meet. The Shard of Sky is a fragment of Ione Bratha. When the moon shattered, it fell here. Its memory is long and full of pain.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps, whatever they are looking for, they should not be here. A remnant of Andra's loss should have nothing to offer them, yet still they gather.
I should achieve it. No, this spiritual turmoil is a coincidence.
Her gratitude would be as
I
deep
bet you this is a
and
memory.
enduring as the sea. If you retrieve the stone, find me at the harbor to the south. I have plans for it. And you. Take care when you breach the surface, though. The vessels might react.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it will not come to that. Make sure you hold your breath, godlike. Your work in this life is not finished.
I know that's what I want to hear before I go for a swim.
Okay, folks. Let's get the sky rock from the lake full of corpses so we can help out the crew.
Wait. died. Nice. 2 deaths. Okay, so level 10. Probably should work on my intelligence next level. Even though my constitution's kind of low. Yeah, we're gonna skedaddle out of here now. Know you and you're beaten. And it seemed like I was very much beaten there. Yep. Right, I leveled up. Godlike still. Okay, I'm level 10 now, so I can do this. Do I have more? I can do more than one. Nice. Blood magic. The ring of fire. I do this. I do enjoy that chain lightning. Okay.
I don't see what's the problem.
If you can't see it, I doubt it.
Derek, what happened? I see why you got on. What did he tell you? In worldly terms, I mean. Incredible. I've never seen revenants gaze at the moon. Could some essence... Never mind. Now that it's here, they'll come back. This is brilliant. Give it to me. I'll take samples right away. Life? What do you mean?
We don't know how it works.
And we'll never learn more about it if we don't study it. I suppose some things weren't meant to be understood. Thank you anyway. Now, I
think I will give it to this dude.
You emerged. Do you have... Good. The farther it travels, the safer it will be. Even an enchanted stone should not attract the undead. The lake must have imbued it with some power I cannot name. To heal Andra's wound, I must give it a watery grave, committed to the deepest, darkest ocean. She will forget it there. The journey may be perilous, yes. I accept your well wishes. Now, will you return it? I have coin, if it would help. I can afford my boat passage. I need no more than that. The Lady of Lament assures me that this is better off forgotten. By helping me, You've helped her. She owes you, and she won't forget that.
All right.
I will relay that message sooner than you think. So, that is that. I believe my time here has come to an end. Whatever called you to these shores, I hope it reveals itself soon.
My destiny is clear. The question is what I should make of it.
I would kill for a standard festering snake bite right now.
Okay. Missing rangers, food theft. Where are the rangers at? Up here. Where's that main mission? Is this the... Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's go find these silly boys and girls. Level 10, so how many of these bounties can I do? Farms are ups, nothing, none of them yet. I gotta avoid that lake now because of all those revenants that are over there. Bears.
Come seek.
So I gotta be back. I don't know how like aggro those guys are. Like, I mean, I told what's his name that I wouldn't fight those guys. Where, if I were two lovebirds, where would I be?
Gone. Adelaro's gone. Hello. Are you a fish too? The sardines shimmer. They swim in silver circles.
Something's not right with her. The dream scourge. Is this how it starts? She's probably the ranger Fidelio told us to look out for. Poor kid.
Our soul chokes. The snake is coiled around us. Around Adelaro's throat. Adelaro's face burst into violets when the dreams came. Red violets. He joined the others.
She's talking about another dream thrall. We better find him before he finds us.
She watched that happen to him. God.
A lamb taken from the flock. How do we soothe her?
Your friends speak true. They know us. Help us.
They'll guide you.
Gods. Snakes in the water. They break us. They tear up our roots. Soon the rest of Fior will be swallowed by dreams too. But tell us of Adelaro first. Where is he?
If nothing else, you'll spare her from having to see it.
Find him. Give the lieutenant our badges. He swims in the bone and boar. He calls himself Fidelio. He will understand our song. But Adelaro stumbles at the mouth of the river above us. Please, help us sleep soundly.
I gotta run into... Oh, it's on that way, so... This Arab camp. So I don't get much experience for killing these, like, people, these mushrooms, or just enemies. What I do get a lot of experience for is leveling up.
On your left. Beyond secret.
I just want to see if that would do anything. It does not. What the hell?
Seek.
Everyone okay?
Ah, we're good. Okay, Lieutenant's Fidelio. We're missing rangers, so I can go back to them. Where are the crops? Right there, across the way. Probably should just do the other way. I can do what's his name's Kai's side quest. Do Kai's side quest, just kind of wrap up a bunch of these. Is there somebody in front of me, or is it on the other side? Hey there, guys.
Stop right there, Adirin. I know what you did. I don't have to bow and scrape to you because you let Eagwolf live. Want a parley? Erlin's with the others, deeper in the cave. We're tired and hungry. That doesn't mean we're helpless. Watch yourself.
Thank you.
I really don't think you saw what you think you saw.
You think I'm what? Seeing things? They're out there. I know it.
You haven't eaten in a week. None of us have.
All the more reason to Pay attention to the silence.
Was it not enough to be hungry? Now we have to be damp too.
Take it up with her.
Be close.
Stay. I said, stand down. If they had come to kill us, we would be dead.
Erlen, I know this is the Adiran who set Igwolf free, but
what are you going to do? Growl at them with your stomach? He spared Igwolf for a reason. I'm sure he also has a reason to stand before us now. It behooves us to listen to it. Then you are of uncommon stock. People who act for the greater good are dwindling in these times. Many of our fellow rebels hold fast to Igwolf's vision. We are not among them. Now, we are tired. Please state your purpose and leave. I knew someone would look for it eventually. Allow me to appeal to your better instincts, if you will. We tried. The Rangers have already hunted the region dry. Whatever food remains is barely edible from the blight. I feel the farmer's pain as keenly as I feel my own. But the crops are the crops. My people's lives are on the line. I have no choice. You can take it from our dead hands. Without this food, all of us will eventually perish anyway. It shows you hold no prejudice against us. That does not make us friends. Look at the people around you. See their dull eyes, their waning strength. Soon, I will have to choose among them. Who eats and who dies. You are a leader. You know the burden of responsibility. Would you ask that of me? Who would you ask to pay that price? If one loss here earns us a powerful ally, perhaps that is a worthy sacrifice. Take the food and go.
Right. I guess it doesn't matter who needs it more, huh?
Erlen, no!
And what is the alternative, Ortrude? Would you have me fling my starving body at them? Or doom innocents to the same? Leave with my blessing, Adiran. But no, I cannot stop my compatriots from objecting to your choice. And please, do not return.
Fair enough. I'm gonna take whatever's in this, though. War Mage boots. We love that. Excuse me for everyone. I don't know.
Hold it, Adiran scum. Erlen might be going soft, but I'm not about to let you leave without food.
I have a bunch of food.
If you leave with that food, we're as good as dead. Shut your mouth and arm yourself.
Be on seat.
Give him just as good. Heal yourself.
Be on seat.
Oh, good lord. 3 deaths. Beans. Alright, save here.
Hold it.
Oh, no, you don't. You'll see. You all right? You'll see. Don't dodge. You offend. Seek. You're too late.
Well, consolation prize, you have fewer people to feed.
Nice job, everyone.
Okay, now I think we'll do Kai's mission, which is, I believe, right here, right? Battle scars.
Maybe they somehow wrap themselves up in an existing tree.
Not with the way this trunk has grown.
That's dumb.
There. That's Thomas's house. Place feels different without him. So much here reminds me of Tama. It's strange to be back without him. I still can't imagine what he wanted me to find. Say, what's that you're holding? Yeah, I do. His most prized possession. Damn you, Tama. Damn you. I carved this for him years ago. I had no idea he kept it, let alone. And he tells me like this, when he's long gone, leaving me with nothing but a piece of driftwood I gave him years ago. Would be if he just told me. I never gave him any reason to be coy. And we knew each other for years. We were close. I trusted him with things in my past. Things I don't talk about. Did I tell him? Huh. I was a mess when we met. I'd been through the battles in Deadfire and a handful of mercenary campaigns since. I was a chewed-up piece of flotsam drifting to the living lands. Vulnerable. Huh. That's not the word for it. Tom always saw right through me. He knew what I was. A coward who failed him. I let him down. He was always there when I needed him. But when he needed me, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need some time with this. That's probably for the best. I haven't talked about this in a while, so thanks for listening. It means a lot. Especially since you seem to have your head on straight. A little fresh air.
It's all an act.
Clear my head.
What else is in here? Not here. Okay. Continue the adventure. So... think. Okay, so that's that. What else is there? So Totem of Defiance, Missing Rangers, Food Theft. So I can go do those. Let's go. I can also do this too, I bet you. But we're not going to. We'll do that a different day. We'll do Food Theft, return to the food. Turn the food, do those side missions. Go to camp, talk to Kai, and then we'll call it a day. Should put me close to level 11 though after all these side missions. I wanted to see if I could run through this story, but it seems just like on this difficulty I'm going to have to be really high leveled.
There you are. Oh, thank the god. More importantly, well... fine. But I won't let people think I let you work for free. Take this. A nobleman gave it to my grandfather, I think. Next time they come for my harvest, I'll be ready. I tell you that.
Okay, there's some of the missing rangers. Can I fast travel in there? But there's not really a fast travel marker, so whatever. If anything about this game, there's a lot of loading screens. Which, you know, with today's day and age of gaming is very 2025 problems, that's for sure.
And I really loved her.
Please tell me you found them.
Your rangers lost to the Dream Scourge. Nothing we could do.
The Dream Scourge? Here? Tell me you're joking. So it is. Gods, I saw these signs. I didn't want to believe them. They'd been acting sideways, more than just distracted from their work. I thought it was... Well, I don't have to tell you twice. I was so wrong. I think I know the answer, but is either of them still alive? Merla, when she turns, Fior will panic. Where is she now? Then I can't leave her. I can't kill her either, but I'll have to find the strength. Here. You went to a lot of trouble. You ought to be paid for it. It's time for me to get out of here and actually do my job.
Alright. Looks like no one is safe from the Dream Scourge. There's nothing anyone can do.
Okay. So... really... And the only thing I really can do at this point is the main mission, really. I mean, I guess I could try those other side quests, but I don't think I'll be able to do it. And it's ready for bedtime too. I need one more hardwood branch. Do you think I can get that? Softwood branch. I can level up this. Might as well. I'll do this too. That's good. Yeah, so I need one more hardwood branch that I probably could get at a store or something. So maybe I'll do that.
Oh, hey there. Something on your mind? It just took me back.
He must have lost
something
somebody
about
to
it
the skirts.
reminded me of old times, war stories. And I've seen shades of that before. The meek trooper who develops a taste for killing. Now, the part that stuck with me was what she said about watching a partner turn. Seeing someone you know, someone close to you, beyond help like that. I just want to know, you were careful when you told her about Adelaro. Why? It probably was. Some part of her seemed to know. And even in the state she was in, she handled it better than most. Sorry. I need a moment to clear my head. Hey, about earlier. Sorry for going off like that. I haven't talked about Tom in a while. I haven't had much of a crew lately, and it's been easy to follow your lead. Seeing the choices you've made has put me at ease. Maybe a little too much. First time for everything, huh? And troubling. They aren't gonna make you any friends. Stay sharp. Night, envoy.
Okay. So, yeah, I want to go back to the stores here, buy one hardwood branch, and then go level up my wand, and then I will call it for the day.
Pour you a drink, Godlike? Where? A po. Except. Try. Or we pay the cup.
Just, I figured it was going to sell anything I need.
I have been thinking about the moon.
Not this again.
There is no Adra on Bilafa. None that we can see in a telescope. Anyway.
We.
Suppose that's true.
What if someone died on Bilafa?
So she doesn't sell it either. I thought I saw something that had it. Oh, maybe I was just thinking she had it, but it was just the Adra.
If only we had these in the tusks.
Okay. Well, oh man, I kind of want to. Yeah, I need to go to bed. 10:30. Work tomorrow. Probably smart to sleep. Alright, so what I've learned is that the Path of the Damned will not let me go easy through this. I need to really do as much as I can to maintain my level, or it's going to be a very difficult journey. So I did die 2 more times, so I'm at 53 now. But, alright. So, yeah, we're getting there. I am kind of wanting to get the story on, though it's not as engaging as The Outer Worlds was to me, or even Kingdom Come Deliverance. So I'm enjoying it, but the story just really isn't catching me. So, but the mystery of it is still pretty interesting. But I do know that there's rumors that Obsidian's release is coming out in the next 2 weeks, or Clair Obscur 33. So I'm hoping to finish Avowed before that, but if I can't, then I'm going to take a break from Avowed and hop into those games. So, anyway, appreciate it, guys. I thank you for watching. Until next time.